Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my 10 must-have items for new moms and new babies. I have tried so many different things to see what works with my daughter, and these are the things that, worked, that she liked, and I felt it was important to share that, and hopefully it can help benefit you and your child. So my first must-have item is something that I call baby crack. This is the baby Einstein, I think it's called like the sound machine. This thing is awesome. I will link it down below, but it plays music. Anyways, my daughter loves this. This is the only thing that can capture her attention for pretty long periods of time. A lot of times when I'm getting ready, I'll just have her sit and watch this, and she will stare at this for like minutes at a time. I wish I could say hours at a time, but let's be real here. For like, she'll sit here for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes and just like stare at this thing and be mesmerized by it. I am kind of silly, but I like to keep it in the box. I feel like, first of all, babies are very drawn to things that are black and white, and the box is black and white, so I feel like, first of all, she's more drawn to it. Also, I feel like it can stand up pretty well with the box. I don't have to worry about it tipping over. So yeah, I keep it in the box. I'm kind of silly, but I like it that way, and I bring this to every room in my place, and she loves it, so definitely a must-have item. All right, my second must-have item is this baby swaddle. This is the Swaddle Me swaddle. So when my husband and I were going to get all these swaddles for our baby, Jared was like, oh, we can just get the normal swaddle, like I know how to wrap the baby. He never wakes up with the baby. I wake up every night, and waking up at like 3 in the morning, you are exhausted. You don't want to go like having to figure out how to wrap, and you want something that's easy and functional. And honestly, when I was doing the wrap, I kept waking up all night long. She wouldn't wake up, but I was waking up because I was so nervous that she was going to unwrap herself. And if she unwrapped herself, I was so nervous that she would, suffocate on the blanket, because if the blanket comes undone, it ends up on her face. I was just too nervous about that. Am I making it too tight? Is it too loose? So I love this thing. It helps me sleep better, it helps her sleep better. It's a Velcro, and so she goes in here and she's Velcroed in, and I know she is safe, and she does not get out of this as easy. In the wrap, she definitely gets out a lot easier. So I highly recommend this. I will link this down below. This is definitely a must-have. All right, so my third must-have item is water wipes. I was using a different type of wipes before. I believe it was Pampers, and it caused her to have such a rash because it has like fragrance in it, and it has all these different additives and ingredients, and this is just to wipe your baby's bottom. You don't want to go putting weird crazy stuff down there. So once I noticed that, I switched over to water wipes, and I have never gone back to the other way. This thing is so much better. Belle's rash is totally gone. This is awesome, and it's 99% water, only a drop of fruit extract. So much healthier for the baby. I highly recommend this. All right, so speaking of baby rashes and things like that, my fourth must-have item is something that a lot of people don't know about, but it is Aquaphor. Belle was having a rash. I tried literally every kind of diaper rash treatment on the market. I tried the A&D ointment, I tried the 7th generation ointment, I tried like this creams, I tried everything. I was up to my wit's end, and then someone on Instagram told me to try Aquaphor, and I'm so thankful to that person, because once I tried Aquaphor, it was like a day later, her diaper rash was gone. Like, I could not believe it. And I'm one of those moms who's kind of crazy, and I change her diaper like all the time. The second she pees or poops or anything, I'm like, I gotta change it, and I change it immediately. And so the fact that she had a diaper rash, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. But all babies get diaper rashes, let's be real. But this thing is a lifesaver, and so now every time she gets even like a little rash, I put this on and it's gone like that. I highly recommend this Aquaphor, this healing ointment. Like, this is something we had lying around the house, and who knew it could be so helpful for diaper rashes. Definitely recommend this. My fifth must-have item is this shirt. So so cute and little. Anyways, so when I first had Belle and I was trying to get shirts over her head, it was really hard. You know, they can't hold their head up, and getting the shirt over, sometimes they're tight. It can become a little stressful for the mom, and these snap-on, snap-off shirts are just so much easier. Also at nighttime, when your baby's getting tired, you're changing her into her jammies, I just like these so much better because I can just put her hands in here, I snap it on, and we're good to go. And also the nice thing about this shirt is it has this where you can go like that and it'll cover her nails so she doesn't go scratching herself at night. And also this is how she sleeps at night. So I put her usually with this, and then I'll put her with a little diaper on, I'll put her in her swaddle, and we're good to go. If she has a little poopy in the middle of the night, then I'll take off her swaddle, and then I can just change her diaper. I don't have to go like taking all these pants off and unhooking or unzipping or whatever we do. I can just, you know, this thing is just amazing. I highly recommend it. Okay, so my 6th must-have item is the My Breast Friend Pillow. I love this thing. Okay, honestly, I don't use it as much anymore, but I loved it so much when my baby was a newborn and she was just learning to feed. Now I feel like I could feed her in any position, standing, sitting, laying down, anything I can feed her. But in the beginning, it was tough, and so this thing was great because I can click this on, that, and then I can stand up and I can feed her. I can sit and I can feed her, and there's something just to rest her on. I don't have to hold her because, you know, sometimes they get very finicky and movie, and this just allows her a nice space that's up close to the breast so I can easily feed her. This is even good if you're bottle feeding, just to like have her lie on this and get in a really nice position. I definitely recommend a My Breast Friend Pillow. I had this. I also have the Boppy Pillow for breastfeeding. I like this one the best. It is my favorite. I like that it clicks around. The other one just never could fit me right. I couldn't like sit in it right. I couldn't get it. This thing I love. So highly recommend a My Breast Friend Pillow. My Breast Friend Pillow. That's hard to say. My 7th must-have item is black and white books. I love this one. It's called Look Look. I literally read this to Belle almost every night or every day. She goes through it and just is mesmerized by it. This is actually her favorite page. She just stares at the children on here, and children smile, and she just looks at it and is like, wow, I want to be children one day. I want to be a child one day. But anyways, I think black and white books are fabulous. It helps them with their eye tracking and allows them to really see this well. When babies are young, they see in black and white, and so this really helps to stand out to them. Black, white, and gray, I believe, and it's just, this is the only book that she will really stare at and look at. All the other chapter books that I show her, the children's book, she'll look at for a second, but this she'll really stare at, and you can tell she's thinking. And I'll have her follow it with her eyes. So I'll have her eyes go and follow the book, so it helps her get used to that and her eye coordination. So I really like this. All right, my 8th must-have item is the Bamboo Nature diapers. So once again, I was using other diapers, like I was using Pampers, and it wasn't working well. And even now, if I use, you know, water wipes, I use Aquaphor, and I use a different diaper, a lot of times I'll notice a rash coming on. This is has a lot more breathability. Also, it is biodegradable, so I'm all for biodegradable diapers. We go through so many diapers every day, and when we go through so many, like, it's terrible for the environment. So the least thing we can do is get biodegradable diapers. The one downside about this is that it doesn't show if they went to the bathroom or not. I do like that about Pampers. I like that it shows if they went to the bathroom or not. But I'm willing to give that up for no diaper rash bottom and for biodegradable diapers. All right, my 9th must-have item is a yoga ball. This is like a must-have. I know these are all must-have, but this is a definite must-have. First of all, a lot of times we'll have this. You'll probably already have this in your house, either from exercising or when you're pregnant. A lot of times you'll sit on here and kind of like move out those hip flexors. But once you have a baby, it is amazing to have. You can just get on here, sit on here, and bounce the baby, and it will immediately stop them from crying. This is like the only thing that works sometimes when Belle's like not feeling well, or like after she had her shot, she was crying a lot. Just getting on here and bouncing really, really helped. Also, you know, they have all these rocking chairs, and rocking chairs are nice when you're like feeding your baby, but if your baby's in a fit, you gotta bounce. And so getting on this bouncy ball really helps. They should have a bouncy ball chair. If you're an inventor, you should totally invent that, but like put my name on there too, you know, give me a shout out if you do that, okay? Don't go steal my idea totally. But yeah, I really think they should have that because bouncing with your baby is what they really need. Also, sometimes I'll get on there and I'll just like feed her and it just soothes her so much, or she wakes up in the night and she needs to be soothed. I just get on there and it is a game changer. All right, my 10th must-have item, this is like my last but not least, this is probably my favorite must-have item. The thing that I most highly recommend is, what is it gonna be? Is a Boppy Pillow. Now I know this might sound like that's your must-have item, it's only like 30 bucks. Yes, this is the only thing that Belle will sit in and not cry in, and will sit there for a while, like comfortably. When I'm in the shower, a lot of times I'll just put her like right outside, like on this where I can see her, and she'll just sit there for a while. Or if I'm doing my makeup, she'll sit in that. Like, I spent so much money on buying all these swings and bouncers and all of these things, and she hated all of it. All she liked is just sitting in a Boppy Pillow. So don't go wasting your money. Try this first, see if it works. A lot of times when Jared and I are having dinner, I put Belle in this, and then I have her listen to her baby Einstein, and she is literally our centerpiece. She'll just sit there and sit la-di-da as we're having our nice meal. So she's a beautiful centerpiece, I shall say. But it's a great item. I highly recommend. This is probably my most recommended item. Also, it's nice for tummy time. If your baby's having trouble like lying flat down, you can lay them over here with their shoulders over here and their head here, and this can help them with tummy time as well, to practice with. All right, so those are my 10 must-have items for new babies. These are the ones that really worked well for us. As a new mom, I did not know what to expect. I just listened to the sales rep at Bye Bye Baby as to like what to buy. But I learned the hard way that a lot of those things did not work. So these are what worked for us. I am super curious if there's anything that I didn't list that worked really well for you. I'm always looking for new ideas and new things for Belle. I've gotten a lot of things that didn't work, so I'm super curious to learn things that you really think do work. But remember guys, what works for my baby might not work for yours, and vice versa. But I hope this video helps you. These are the things that I swear by, that I love, that Belle loved. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see in the comments down below, and I will see you next time.